So we are on our way to MediaCorp to get a radio interview done with CNA 938. And what are they going to ask us?
They're going to talk to us about our Vasandathil Kalyanam journey, which is the wedding series that was aired on MediaCorp that followed us throughout our entire wedding journey. So they're going to be asking us a lot of exciting questions about that and also about our love life.
And they might be asking us about our home too.
Can attract more younger voters to tilt the balance in his favor in the race to win the hearts and minds of election.
Reality series on MediaCorp where we follow them from Bachelorette party adventures leading up to the big day. James stars and starred in Operandi Gerhana, Sunny Side Up, and of course Tanglin. And Pavithera is an actress, singer and artist who is now starring in Ayavidu, a Vasantham channel production that's also streaming online. Also, I want to tell you that all episodes of Vasandathil Kalyanam are now streaming on MeWatch and MediaCorp Entertainment YouTube channel, because yes indeed we have one too. But before we tell you more about their adventures, let's let them do it themselves. James and Pavithera, hello.
Hello. What an introduction.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. And what a beautiful couple.
Oh, thank you.
I see you, I watched you on MeWatch, and I said, there's such beautiful insight out, these two people, and so much more happening in their lives. That's why I want to ask you first. You met on the first day on the set, thereabouts the first few days on the TV series Vete. Can you summarize how you both got together? Because I know it took some time after the first day you met. Sometimes I'm saying it lightly, yeah?
Yes, you are.
Right. How long did it take before you said I do for the rest of your lives?
Oh man, that's it's an opus, I guess.
It is.
Well, it's 11 years ago, this male and female met on a set.
Yeah.
And that's when the sparks spewed out of the craters of their hearts. All right, thank you, David. But yeah, I guess it was 11 years ago.
Yeah, it took us 11 years to actually come together and, solidify our affection and love in front of everyone.
Yeah.
For the past 10 years, actually, we have had, thoughts about like each other, but we never actually dated. Neither did we make a move to try and make this into a relationship. We just thought that it's a crush, it will fade. But every time I saw him, I still had my butterflies for 10 good years.
Is it because you may have made a private resolution within yourself not to date a co-star?
Oh, for me, yes. That was absolutely my reason, because number one, he was so handsome, and I was like,
Was
Good one.
Take note. That's what happens
he's so
after you get
handsome.
married.
So I was like, I don't think, he's gonna be with me for the rest of my time. And I was just not sure about dating someone from the same industry.
She just, I guess, didn't trust that I could be the one. She just thought it's just a fleeting moment, as a crush, anything, like something like that. And she was like always adamant about not wanting to date a co-actor.
Yeah.
So yeah, like you said. So for me, even before I met her on the set, I did see her on television like a year back, because she was taking part in this singing competition on Vasantham.
That's right.
That's when I first saw her, and then I kind of like, oh, this girl is pretty cute, and it was just every weekend, she would be on television singing, and I will always sit and watch her, and I thought, okay, she's cute, and I kind of had developed a crush, so to say, but from a fan point of view, because I was not part of the industry in any way whatsoever. So a year later, when I got the opportunity to be an actor, and that's when I first met her on set, and I just couldn't help myself but just blurt out that I have a crush on you.
That was the first thing he said to me on our first meeting. So of course I was like, who is this guy, and how come he's so brave to just come up and say this to me? Brave, and I also thought that
brazen.
So I was really taken aback, but also pleasantly surprised that that in this time and age there is someone who is like so
old school. I'm very old school.
Yeah, and I'm all about the old school romance. So I guess.
But it could have come off as creepy. But yeah,
you're lucky.
I survived.
You're lucky that I didn't think that way.
That's good. Now, before filming officially started, you already tied the knot with your ROM on Pavithera's birthday, because Pavithera, you mentioned in the first episode that you wanted to get married on your birthday. Why is that?
I think finding a soulmate was always something that was at the back of my head, and thinking like, would I ever meet this person, you know? And when I actually met this person, I actually thought that, you know, what is the better way to celebrate it than, you know, and celebrating it together with my birthday, the union of our, you know, our marriage and everything to happen on the day that I was born. And I thought that it should be double the celebration. So that is why I insisted that, you know, we should get married on our birthday, and I was very excited about it. And we were very lucky, the stars aligned, because we planned our marriage in a very short time, and everything just fell into place, and we did manage to get our desired place on the day of my birthday as well. So it was just meant to be.
And you know what this means, right?
I only get one present, right?
No, 2 presents.
You know, she's the sort that she doesn't like sharing her special days with any other events.
Right.
So let's say if Deepavali falls on like aligns on the same
week as my
day or it's a birthday,
Yeah.
she does not like it. Either you celebrate my birthday the following day or the previous day. So I was kind of like, you know, surprised that she wanted to tie the knot on her birthday. So
I mean, he's really special. So I mean, I guess this is really explain that he's really, really very special to me. And I also saved him the trouble, you know, like he would never have to worry about forgetting when it's our wedding day. It's on my birthday.
Yeah, I actually remember more of the wedding day, the ROM date, than our recent traditional ones. We were just outside, and then she said, it was August 19. I was like, okay, cool. I now know it's August 19 that happened. I still got the henna stains on my feet and hand, by the way, and the fingernails. So it's it just happened.
It really just
It's recent.
happened. And wait, so that means, right, after 11 years, and then you made that commitment, what was it that brought you together then?
I guess for me, it was like the moment I saw her back on set. In these 11 years, I've never worked with her or seen her anywhere in an
not at all.
event or function. Even if I'm seated in the audience, she would be performing on stage because she sings as well, right? So other than that, we've not rubbed shoulders in any way.
At all.
I've just seen her on
Socials,
social media.
correct.
So when I first saw her on set after years, I realized that the sparks were still spewing from the craters of my heart. And yeah, that's when I was like, why? How could the crush last so long? So this must be something special, you know? So that's when I thought, you know, I could pursue this, and let's see what the lady herself, you know, thought about it as well.
And this time, I absolutely, I wasn't afraid like I was before, and I told him that, you know what, let's just give this a shot. I think this is it, because I've not stopped thinking about you in the past 10 years. And the moment I met him back on set, I was feeling all kinds of, you know, butterflies again, and I was like, this can't be happening. It's 10 years later, you know, why am I still feeling the same way about the same person? So I guess it was just meant to be. And it was so ironic that the first drama we acted in was Vete. We met again and were paired together on another drama that was called Asura Vete. So that was Vete again in our lives, bringing us together.
I see.
Vete means the hunt. The hunt.
Oh, the hunt.
So I guess we were prowling.
You guys
make-
don't have to hunt no more.
Yeah.
Get together. Let's talk about that. Of course, there are stressful phases of marriage preparations, like planning the wedding outfits or deciding on the guest list. That is stressful. Although both of you said that you didn't squabble with each other. You squabbled with other people. I remember that. You know, the cameras were still filming all the way. Which parts were the hardest to film, and how many times did filming have to stop for a while because you said, guys, please let me take a moment and gather my thoughts together?
Honestly, not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
There were instances where we had only managed to meet our vendors on the day of the filming itself. So we had to make a version of ourselves, having a conversation with these vendors, not revealing much. So
Yeah.
we had to like let the cameras roll, but speak to our vendors about what we want for our wedding day, but not revealing too much. It's when they turn off the cameras that we can actually
Go into the
you know,
details.
divulge in all the details that
Yeah.
we do not want to be revealed for the show itself.
Yeah.
So yeah, there are times where meetings that could have taken like just a couple hours it would go on for like 5 hours because there was a camera crew behind us, you know.
Yeah.
But having said that, the crew and the directors on set, and this crew we had is a very young team. They're called Vinsanity. They made us feel comfortable. We wanted to make them feel comfortable as well. So at the end of the day, it was really quite an easy going. It was just flowing, you know.
Yeah.
We didn't feel like, okay, oh no, like a dread.
Not
you
at
know,
all.
At all.
I mean, everyone kept asking us, there's this, like, did you guys ever like have a squabble or anything, you know, especially throughout the planning? But to be really honest, not that the cameras were not, it was not because of the cameras that we were putting on a persona, but really I think we kind of understood what we really wanted for the wedding, even before the whole show came along. So because of that, we didn't have much arguments. And I think James knows very well that not to say no to his woman.
Yeah.
So,
That's the first rule of a wedding. For a marriage to last long, ladies and gentlemen, always say yes
the
to
woman
your
is always right. The wife is always right. Yeah. So I guess that really brought us together in having a very completely united decision in whatever that we were making.
Help
Yeah.
me. What? No, it was great. It was great. It's all.
Everyone was very happy, trust me. No, James, you had a fun bachelor's party, even played some music with your friends at a recording studio. You jammed at first, and you filmed it for Pavithera to watch as a gift. How else did your friends make it memorable for you that we can watch out for? Because I know after that, you went to have some food and drinks with them.
Yes, of course. I'm not a very party kind of guy, you know. So I'm just very reserved, and even when I have like free time to myself, I will be at home making music and stuff like that, or spending more time with my family. And in this instance, with my wife, I really love that, having the quiet time. So when the series were like throwing ideas at me about how they would love to have this bachelor party thing going, I was like immediately like, do we really need to have this bachelor party thing? Yeah. But then I guess I told them I do not want it to be in a bar setting. I didn't want it to be a club setting. I didn't want it to be a setting whereby I would have to do certain pranks or certain stuff with the opposite, like with females. They tend to do this kind of things in a bachelor party, like I dare you to go to this to go up to this girl and then take a number and blah blah blah. I was
We've all been there.
yeah, so I didn't want to be I didn't want to be in that situation at all, and I didn't want to make my wife uncomfortable at all, because at the end of the day, her happiness is my main priority. So in that sense, they really catered to my to my ideologies, and they came up with, okay, we're going to contact a couple of your friends, and then since you like music, we're going to have a jamming session. I was like, I was so thrilled, because the last time I was like in a jamming studio was like yonders ago, because I used to perform on stage. My last performance was actually at the Youth Olympic Games with my band back then.
2010.
Exactly. Wow, you know your dates and numbers. This is why you're on CNA. So yeah, in 2010, that's when that was the last time I had more jamming sessions and I performed and all that. So when I was given the opportunity once again stepping into the jamming studio, I was really very happy, and with the two of my good friends. And after that, of course, like you mentioned, we went to go and eat, and her brother joined us as well. It was really nice. It's the kind of night I would have loved, but what would have topped it off with the cherry, as they say, cherry on top of it, would have been my wife making an entrance. I thought they would have surprised me that way, but she didn't. But it's all right. It's all right.
How impressed were you on a scale of 1 to 10?
I think that he has exceeded the scale, because
you don't have to be kind, you can be honest right now.
No, I'm just really. I was really impressed, not just because it was created on the spot, and the lyrics, the music, and everything was just created on the spot. And the thing is, I've seen him work his magic with music even at home. He just starts to play a few keys on the keyboard, and then by the end of the day he's created a song. So this time when it was for me, it was so special. And to think that on a bachelor party day, usually it's all about fun and games and celebration with the boys, but this time to think that he was out there also thinking about me made me feel really, really special. And I think that's something really special about James. He has me at heart with everything that he does.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I'll give you
definitely.
a foot massage later for saying nice things
So I was
about me.
really, really impressed.
Gotta love that man with that kind of voice. Pavithera, you two had a bachelorette party with your friends. You got to dress up as Disney Princess Belle
Yes.
from Beauty and the Beast.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
Am I the beast?
Oh no, the secret is out.
there we go. I'll let you debate that later. You also had art sessions and you had heartfelt conversations with your friends. Was it the hens party you've always envisioned?
Definitely, definitely. Like what James had mentioned earlier, I think I've put my, hang my coat up about partying days. I just wanted a very quiet and intimate session with my friends and my cousins, and that's exactly what they had planned for me. And I'm a very big Disney fan, and to bring me to a place to feel like a real life princess, that was absolutely wonderful. And painting is my therapy. I'm actually an artist and art teacher as well, so they kind of knew what was in my element, and they brought me to a studio to paint, and there was no restrictions in like the way that we were painting and the conversations that we were having. It was just so artistic and so creative and so flowy. I just loved that whole hands party day. Everything was just perfect. Yeah.
If we want to see your artwork, we can go to your Instagram account.
Yes, you can. Actually, right now I do digital portraits. So it's Heart by Pavithera La La La. So I do a lot of digital portraits for weddings, invites, logos, and so on. But also I also do I teach art as well.
Yes.
So that's on another page which is called Heart Workshop. So
Yes.
yeah, so I do art workshops for kids, and sooner or later I hope to do it for elderlies and adults as well.
Okay, because art therapy is so important.
It is, it really is, because it really relaxes you at the same time. It builds your confidence and keeps you very young at heart.
That's how I keep saying. Through her art therapy.
Not through your own.
No, I need help. Her help.
Let's forward to the big day itself because we can watch it on all the episodes now. Indian weddings have a reputation of going all out for their celebrations. It
Yes.
was so energetic. All your friends were there, your parents were there. It was like a party for all. How did you, though, make sure everyone is having a ball, family and friends alike, or did they take care of that themselves? Because everyone was just basically having lots of fun, of course staring at you.
Yeah.
Some were singing,
Yeah, they were.
recording their messages of tribute to you, but you also had to keep an eye on them too.
Actually, did we have to?
Not really.
Not at all. We were really.
I was focused on just tying the knot.
Yeah, actually, I was really the happiest girl on that day. If you watch the series, you would see me like smiling throughout the entire wedding because I was just really happy to see everyone, and most importantly, to be traditionally married to
Yeah.
the man of my dreams. And I think everyone just, I guess. The aura was just a very happy and exciting place to be at. So everybody was just doing their thing and taking photos, looking their best, and celebrating that moment with us. And really, there was no restrictions whatsoever.
So many beautiful saris.
I
my
know.
goodness.
I couldn't take my eyes off all the beautiful the dresses and saris that everybody came in. So it was really a very star-studded and very wonderful evening for even the both of us.
But during the more solemn moments of the wedding ceremony, both of you were quite solemn as well, right?
Yeah, we have to respect the culture.
Yeah.
And at the same time, I think we are very new to all the.
So yeah, we wanted to be really careful about not missing a step or two. Thank goodness what do you call it?
Our priest,
A priest.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. He's there to guide us along the way.
Yeah.
So and also there were like certain things that we didn't want people to come and cut in
Yes.
and spoil the shot or the video for us.
We're
as
very
well.
focused because
Yeah.
the tying the tali moment is a very big moment for us. And usually in other weddings, the aunties or cousins or sisters, they do help to assist the groom to do that, and they end up blocking the bride's face. So there won't be any pictures of the bride and groom at that moment. So we actually had our bridesmaids stationed to make sure that no one come and block our pictures. So if anyone chances upon our wedding photos, you will realize that we had a very unrestricted view of just the both of us
Yeah.
at the moment.
And more importantly, we wanted it to be just the knot to be tied just by me. No one else to
Yeah.
touch it. That's we wanted that moment to be
Yeah.
special.
I think we
Yeah.
broke a lot of stereotypes during our wedding. Actually, the first thing was we both wore black, and
I
it's
noticed that. I
the
was saying, why are you wearing black?
it's the first in an Indian wedding. So being an artist, I never liked being. As stereotyping any colors, you know, because we teach creativity to children, and we tell them, you know, you shouldn't stereotype anything. So we wanted to break that stereotype, and we wanted to wear black and say, you know what, black is a color of joyous occasions as well. Like, why does it have to be attached to only dark and bad stuff?
But more importantly, I thought we would look good in black. So yes.
that too. So we really we did that, and then of course the tali tying moment where it was only us, and I held on to my tali instead of usual practices where we would have elderlies or aunties to do that for us. So we really wanted to embrace all these little things and change a little bit of the, I would say,
Just do it our way, like Frank
stereotypes,
Sinatra sang. I did it my way.
You did it your way, but what did your parents and
Oh,
your
they are so
brothers think?
amazing
They were on
because
board.
everybody
Okay
was
with it,
so
Yeah.
supportive of our decisions. Our parents were like, they were very happy that we actually came forward with such forward thinking and such big ideas, because I think they are just as cool as us when we approach this topic, right?
I guess they are amazed that, you know, like our wedding series, like our wedding could be made into a series, you know. That is kind of like it's probably the first in the on Vasantham. If we, you know, it's quite historical, and for us to even share our personal lives with the viewers was a big step.
Yeah.
You know, so I guess they were really kind of like, okay, are you guys really going to do this? I guess they were kind of overwhelmed, but in a positive kind of way. They were very excited, and they
Yeah.
were very on board with, and they trusted us. They trust that
Yeah,
we would make
our
the right
decisions,
decisions in
correct.
terms of how the wedding should go, or even the saying to the yes to this series and all that. They were really, really on board with us.
Because they had to be featured as well.
Yeah.
And we were very worried because we thought they would shy away from it, but they were so excited.
They stepped up.
And they stepped up, and they really, I mean, I think on the whole, I think our families and friends, everyone was part of the series, and everyone really enjoyed the whole process.
The thing is that, Pavithera, the one person you wanted was your grandmother to be there. And we can see some very poignant moments of you missing your grandmother because she's no longer around. And what's so beautiful is that we can see a painting you did with your grandma on your Instagram account.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. So, because we just recently lost her. It was only in May. So it was very, very soon. But this is the date that she already knew about, and she already told us that no matter what happens to me, this wedding must go on, because she's really excited about our union, and she's been waiting forever for me to get married. So we ensure that you know, everything goes as per planned. Even
Went to the ROM.
she was at our
She
RM.
did, right?
Yeah, she was
Okay.
at our
I
RM.
remember you mentioned that. And then on your wedding day, everyone can look out for this beautiful picture that your parents were carrying of
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
grandmother. right?
Yes. Yeah.
What was she doing in that picture? She looked like she was looking off
She was posing.
away from the
Oh, she's
posing.
She's a
such
fashionista.
She's such a fashionista. Every time we take her out, she likes to pose, and you know, I think I got all my posing ideas from her.
Most definitely.
Yeah, so she was actually posing in that picture, but it just happens to be such a magical picture right now after her passing. We still hold it very close to our hearts.
It's a very, very beautiful picture.
Thank you.
And I'm so glad that you brought your grandmother into that.
Oh,
as well,
definitely.
right? Now, this goes on because you're still going to talk about the series on YouTube or something?
So right now we have a new adventure, which is our home, and we actually gave our home a name, which is called The Video, which means the home.
Not BT.
No,
Rumah.
not Vete. Wow, I
Yeah.
didn't even see the. Thank you for pointing that out. So yeah, we're very excited about sharing our next journey, which is our home journey.
Yeah, so we thought, you know, let's get on board with this whole vlogging thing. You know,
Right.
I've had like a little like a experience of sorts with vlogging, but then I tend to get lazy and then I just stop halfway, you know, and then people will be wondering, hey, what happened to your vlogs? But this time around, I've got a partner in crime, so I thought, let's start vlogging our lives here and there. Let's see what happens. And then, you know, the house renovation thing has come about, and you know, so we thought, let's vlog that and bring our audience who will be like perhaps thinking that, oh, what now? What are we going to watch now that the wedding series is over?
Yeah.
You know,
But at the
so they
same
can follow
time-
us on YouTube now.
Yeah,
you know,
correct. At the same time, I think we want to share like the ideas and cost-effective methods and things like that on our vlog for new homeowners just like us, because we are learning and at the same time we want to share so that others can learn too. So that's something that anyone who tunes into our YouTube channel, they can see that as well.
We can see, because I watched a little bit of it, I see that you bought a resale home.
Yep.
Resale home.
And there was a scene where you're looking at the tile designs, and then James says something to you, Pavithera, and then you're just staring at the camera. What is he saying?
Okay, so he's very eccentric, and he comes up with the most creative ideas, which sometimes I tend to, shy away from, because I'm like, are you sure this will
And
work?
she's the art teacher here. Remember that.
Yeah, so can you imagine someone scaring me out of his ideas? So yeah, we tend to have a little bit of our own ideas.
Friction, fights. No, just
Definitely,
kidding.
I think build a home together and you will really, that's the real test of a relationship.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the real test of the
When you
relationship.
build a home together, so I mean, just check out that video for that look on your face, like, what now?
Oh, yeah. My face is such a giveaway. It's
Oh
such
yeah, it is. When she's unhappy about something, it shows on her face.
Yeah.
That's my cue to say yes.
But you know what? It is all good, and I'm so glad to have watched this journey with you. And I wish you all the very best in life and love, guys.
Oh,
Thank you so much. It means a
Thank
lot
you
to
so
us.
much.
It's been such a joy having you here. James, Kumar, and Pavithera Renuka Michelle, the couple will star in Vasatatil Kalyanam, a series that follows their wedding adventures. Catch all episodes now streaming on MeWatch and MediaCorp Entertainment's YouTube channel. You can also follow them on their renovation works on Instagram at the.veedu, Veedu. That's all for today's Culture Club. I'm Melanie Olivero for CNA 938.
You registered for MediaCorp Connect Plus?
Okay.
Okay. That was so nice.
It was so good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thousands of businesses have already benefited from
Very
this
beautiful,
event.
how
Register
what you
now
have.
for free for
It's nice to watch. It's very nice to watch.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
It's been a
Melanie.
real pleasure.
Yeah.
Okay, you beautiful people.
Yes, you can.
This is a very big phone.
I think it's because we have tiny hands.
I have an iPhone 13 mini, so
Oh,
mega
that's
for me.
perfect. Yeah, he got it for me, so I guess he didn't really measure my hands.
Measure
Alright,
your
people.
bigger than my button.
All set, hair. Go. Okay, no need to worry about hair. Always nice, always nice.
You look gorgeous as well.
Yeah, I love the shirt.
3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna steal it from her.
3, 2, 1. Okay, great.
Okay.
Thank you so
you.
much. Thank you. It's a real pleasure meeting
Thank
you.
you so
Thank
much.
you.
Hands. Beautiful couple, beautiful hearts.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming all the way down.
Oh, it's our pleasure. Look at her, she's so
happy
sweet.
that
Okay.
Nice meeting you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for all the wonderful research that you
Bye-bye.
did for us. It's very nice. Thank you. Thank you. Hope to see you again.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See you.
Now that's done. Yeah, we're done. We're done.
So fun.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, let's go eat.
I'm always hungry, aren't I?
Always.